What is Hatsune Miku's stance on the Israel-Palestine war? Seriously, though, is she a Zionist or a Palestinianist? I mean, think about it, right? She's a singing Vocaloid program, but what does she think about the war? This is important, okay? We must get to the bottom of this. Thankfully, we have Twitter.com, which is happy to show us where her political affiliations lie, such as this post from Siren Town, Free Palestine, featuring a race-swapped Hatsune Miku who is wearing the Palestine colors and has a Palestine flag tattooed on her or whatever. So there we go. Hatsune Miku must be for Palestine, or at least her race-swapped cousin with the watermelon pins over her dark skin.
Hey, you want melon?
I'm not sure that's what the original poster intended, but I'm going to give them a little slack because they do admit to being 16 years old. Another reason why social media should be 18 plus. But if you thought, ha, take that, cringed Zionist, Hatsune Miku is a based Palestine supporter, you'd be wrong. Because according to Wordsayer1, Hatsune Miku is a based IDF soldier who is very Jew-pilled. Look at her with her Israeli combat uniform. So, she's a supporter of Israel, clearly. Oh, but here she is holding a Palestine flag from Sammy Eats Cannoli, another person with a watermelon emoji in their username. Is that like some kind of code? So clearly, she's a Palestine supporter. She's holding the flag. So what's going on? Is Hatsune Miku an Israel supporter or a Palestine supporter? I can't like a person, a fictional character, unless they align with my real world political opinions. Don't you understand? I need to know. How can I listen to her sing if I know that she supports the other side of the conflict? Twitter is a place where people are insane. Clearly. Which is good for me because it means it is an absolute gold mine for this YouTube channel. Oh my god, bro. I could just milk Twitter all day long. So recently, there's been this whole thing going on where people have been making edits of Hatsune Miku to make her basically be a supporter of either side of the ongoing Gaza conflict. And obviously, since it's Twitter, most of them are going to be under Palestine. They're going to make her Palestine supporter. But as you saw, there are people trying to do the same for Israel. And it's just, I'm just watching this on the sidelines like, wow. You people really do have nothing better to do, huh? You people really do infest every fan base and just turn it into stupidity and politics. Why the hell does it matter what Hatsune Miku thinks about the fucking war? Hatsune Miku is a non existent pop idol. She's a fictional character, a Vocaloid program, who is 16 years old. What the hell does she know about Palestine? What is the fixation with forcing every fictional character and story to align with you politically in order to enjoy them? You know the funniest thing about this, too? These people think they're doing something by posting Miku with a Palestine flag or Miku with an Israel flag. They think they're doing something. They think they're somehow spreading awareness or, helping out all the people suffering in that war by making Hatsune Miku with a flag. And this is what I kind of hate about Twitter, the internet, and woke culture is the current thing mentality. You know what I mean? Support the current thing. And what that means is just virtue signal about the current thing, really. Because none of these people have money. And if they do, very small amounts of it. None of them actually go out and do things where they actually matter. They don't actually go and talk to their politicians or, attend food drives or whatever. Anything that could actually go towards helping people. No, no, no. Don't you understand? They're doing their part by sitting in their room and tweeting pictures of Hatsune Miku with a flag. It's like, I bet these people aren't even fans of Hatsune Miku. They just appropriate her, just like they do with everything else, every other fan base, like we saw with Final Fantasy VII, with the whole Tifa Aerith gay thing. They will appropriate these things, pretending like they care about them, just to use them as a vessel for their political opinions. It's like a parasite that infects the corpse of an entity and uses it as a vector to spread itself. It doesn't actually care about its host. The host is simply biomass it can use to propagate itself. And I'm using that parasite analogy very, very particularly because that's what this ideology is. It's such a silly thing, and that's mainly why I brought this up in the first place, is because in the grand scheme of things, it's very dumb that Twitter is having a war over what side of a war Hatsune Miku is in support of. But it also speaks to just how ideologically entrenched these people are, and how divorced from reality that they cannot separate fiction from reality. We saw this with the Helldiver stuff I covered, where these people, they couldn't even play the fucking video game because killing the bugs reminded them of Palestinians dying in Gaza. And this is why I always tell you, don't listen to these people. The one who posted the race swapped Hatsune Miku image literally admits to being 16. I barely had to scroll down this MF's Twitter page to find that. Why are you listening to a 16-year-old's opinion about anything? They don't know shit. Everyone's an idiot when they're in high school. Are you kidding me? Why are you listening to them? I don't care if you're a Palestine supporter or an Israel supporter, but I also don't go and make this whole big deal out of it, like I'm changing things by posting on social media. Oh, well, free Palestine, Israel, whatever, blah 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 blah. Do not listen to people who cannot enjoy something unless it aligns with their politics. Do not cater to these people. What they deserve is ridicule, and ridicule them I shall. That Helldivers 2 video I made was so much fun, and it paid off in dividends. People love that video, and I hope to do more like it. I think this post from Rock Solid is the perfect example of this, of how stupid all of this is. Miku does not support Israel or Palestine. She likes singing, eating leek, and hanging out with friends. That's exactly right. Miku is a fictional character. She does not exist. She is not real. Please get a life and stop virtue signaling on Twitter about a conflict that doesn't involve you, that in reality you don't care about and only support because it's the current thing and it makes you look good, and who, by fighting about it on Twitter, you are doing nothing to help anybody involved. And then immediately under, we see that Twitter has not, in fact, learned its lesson, because the top reply is a Hatsune Miku wearing Palestine colors, again with the watermelon. Is the watermelon a Palestinian symbol that I don't know about? Whatever. Again with the watermelon, saying, "What a load of BS." Yes, how dare you try to separate politics from real life, from fictional characters. How dare you try to separate politics from fiction and point out the obvious, that Hatsune Miku is a singing girl who has no knowledge of any geopolitical events, even in the canon of her own universe. Alright, that's it for this video. Let me know, did you like watching me ramble about Twitter brain rot? Like, subscribe, hit the bell, so that you can brag to your friends when I hit 6 million subscribers. And I'll see you later.